Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be showing you my top 10 makeup products under $10. I believe I did this video at least a year ago, so I decided to do an updated version. A lot has changed in my top 10 drugstore favorites, and I just think it's important to just take a step back and realize that there are so many amazing products at the drugstore, and so many people overlook that. They're like, oh, Naked Palette this, Lorac Pro Palette that, you know? Everybody gets very absorbed in getting high-end stuff like Chanel and Dior and getting really high-end stuff when there's things that are just as good, if not better, at the drugstore. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys the best of the best under $10, and let's just get right into it. I'm going to start with this bad boy right here. You might be thinking, Urban Decay, what? That is a high-end brand. This is actually not an Urban Decay product. This is inside of this. This is the e.l.f. makeup setting spray. I think that's what it's called. It's e.l.f.'s setting spray, I know that. I do not like the spritzer. What is it called? No, I just seem so dumb. I don't know what it's called. This, the part that sprays. I'm sorry, I sound so dumb right now. But it does not give out a good mist at all. This is a very fine mist. I don't know if you can see that. I literally just got a ton of that in my mouth. That was extremely unpleasant. Anyways, I guess the applicator, this thing right here, you know what I'm talking about. On the e.l.f. makeup setting spray is not good. No bueno at all. It literally, it dribbles. I don't even know how to describe it. It's just not a fine mist. It literally just, squirts it onto your face, and it's, in this one concentrated area when you just want it to be, a fine mist all over your face. So it just doesn't work well, so I just transferred it into this Urban Decay De-Slick makeup setting spray bottle. This is just a travel size, and I like this applicator much better. So I really love that, and I definitely recommend giving it a try. If you don't have one of these bottles, then you can just pick one up from the drugstore. I think it's in the travel section. There's a bunch of bottles that you can just transfer other stuff, you know, for flights. You need to have it under 3 ounces or whatever. So there's stuff like that at the drugstore if you don't like the applicator like I did. The L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Concealer has been my favorite for probably 2 or 3 months now. I've really been loving this. I'll demonstrate it on my hand. It's it's what the title suggests. It's super blendable. It doesn't have the fullest coverage, but it just looks amazing. I hope you guys can see that, but it just blends out. It's so creamy, and it just looks like skin. You cannot tell that I'm wearing concealer, and you could not tell that concealer is on my hand. It's just, I mean, I guess you could, because you can tell that area looks perfected compared to the rest of my hand, but it's just an amazing concealer. Again, it doesn't have the fullest coverage, but it does look super natural on your skin. Not too natural where it's just a very sheer concealer. I would say, I don't know, it's not MAC Pro Longwear concealer coverage area. Does that even make sense? It's medium coverage, I would say. I've been really loving this powder. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Powder Matte and Poreless version. It's amazing. Absolutely flawless. It is so finely milled, so creamy to the touch. It's just amazing. I absolutely love this powder. It definitely keeps my oils at bay, and there's not much other to say about it other than I think it's the best powder out there at the drugstore right now. I just think it looks very natural on the skin, as natural as a powder can look. I really love it. For bronzer, this has been my holy grail bronzer for probably 2 years now. This is the NYC Smooth Skin Bronzing Face Powder in Sunny. This is a cult favorite on YouTube, and it's for good reason. It's an amazing bronzer just to warm up your skin. I don't recommend it as a contour, but just to warm up your skin, make you look a little less pasty. Again, I've had it for a long time now, and I barely made a dent, and I use it almost every day. So, amazing bronzer. It's only $3, so I definitely recommend giving it a try. For blush, I really love the Milani Baked blushes. Again, this is another cult favorite on YouTube, and it's for good reason, because they are amazing. So freaking pigmented. These are bordering on the cusp of $10. I think they're $9.79. I don't know why I know that random price, but that's sticking out to me. I feel like that's the price at my CVS. I'm not really sure. I've really fallen in love with this this blush in Bella Rosa. I think that's what it's called. It is so freaking pigmented. Just a little swipe. Boom. Boom. That is incredible. You can definitely It's right there. That's a really weird swatch. You can definitely get out of control with this product. You definitely have to have a light hand, or else it will literally look like you're a clown. But if you, I actually have it on my cheeks right now, but if you apply it the right way, it will give you that effect that you've just been out in the snow or the cold and you're coming in, your cheeks just have a very natural flush to them. So I definitely love this blush, and I really like the one in Luminoso. That's like they're Milani's most well-known blush, and it's just absolutely amazing. A beautiful coral color, corally bronze. It's absolutely stunning. So I'll swatch that right there. Absolutely beautiful. Hopefully you guys can see that. So really beautiful, awesome blushes. On to the next product. I'm going to be talking about the Maybelline Color Tattoo in Bad to the Bronze. It is what's on my eyelids today, if you can see that. It's an absolutely beautiful color. Mine's kind of drying out. I need to look up some tips on how to get it back to life, because I know you can like revive these. So if you guys have any tips for me to revive my color tattoo, then definitely let me know. I love the formula of these. It's super creamy, super pigmented, a beautiful color. It's just a very natural, well, not natural, but like a neutral color, and it's just very flattering on almost every eye color. I think anybody can pull this off. So it's definitely really beautiful, and I don't know, it's just a very easy get out the door, slap this on. It literally takes like 30 seconds to apply. So I definitely recommend that. It's a beautiful color. My favorite mascara from the drugstore currently is the L'Oreal Telescopic Shocking Extensions Mascara. This just gives my lashes so much length, not a lot of volume. I don't really like a lot of volume because my lashes are pretty thick as it is. So I just really like it. It separates my lashes really well. It doesn't flake, doesn't smudge. It's not waterproof, but it doesn't claim to be. So I don't know. I really love this mascara, and if you like a lengthened, fanned out look, then I definitely recommend trying this one out. For eyeliner, I think the Rimmel Scandaleyes Waterproof Kohl Kajal eyeliners take the cake for the drugstore. I absolutely think they are so creamy. How many times have I said creamy in this video? Like, really. This is the nude liner. A lot of people love this one because it's so creamy. It just stays on your waterline for so freaking long. It's just really, really long wearing, as I literally just said. And I don't know, I can't point out one flaw with this product. The nude eyeliner just opens up your eyes so much, and it's just an amazing product. For lips, I do not know how many times I've talked about this on my channel. Way too many. That's probably the answer. This is a Nivea Lip Butter in Caramel Cream Kiss. I like any of the scents they have. It's just the best lip balm I've ever tried. It's about $3 or $4 at the drugstore. I won't rant about it anymore. It's just something you need in your life. Last but certainly not least, this is the NYX Butter Gloss in Creme Brulee. I've talked about this again a lot on my channel. It's what I have on my lips today. This is a beautiful, beautiful nudie pink color. A great topper for almost any lipstick. It's right up here. It's absolutely beautiful. So comfortable on the lips. It's not very long wearing. I think when you have a very comfortable gloss, it's more likely that it's not going to wear very long because it isn't very sticky. But I'd rather have a comfortable gloss than a very long wearing one. That's just my personal preference. So yeah, I really love these, but if you're looking for a long wearing gloss, I don't think this is the way to go, but I still recommend it to anybody. I think it's just a staple in anybody's collection. Alright, so that is it for my top 10 makeup products under $10. They're basically my favorite drugstore products of the moment. They're just amazing. I highly recommend each and every one of them, so I definitely recommend giving them a try. I mean, it's under $10, so you can't really go wrong. Even if you don't like it, I'd be surprised if you don't, because I love these products. So anyways, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, then give it a thumbs up and comment down below what are the videos you want to see, whether it's like another drugstore video or anything like that. So definitely let me know, and definitely click that subscribe button if you're not subscribed, you know. Come join the family. Anyways, so I hope you guys like this video. I love you all, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.